800 CHAB is proud to present Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carney.
With Greg Marcyniuk from Heritage Insurance in downtown Moose Jaw. Greg, it's springtime. Soon it will be summertime, and the bicycles are out. Let's talk a little bit about bicycle safety, both for the cyclist and for the motorist.
That's right. There's a lot of kids out there. We've had a long winter, and now that spring has finally sprung, they're out enjoying the bikes. So just tips to start with for drivers to avoid collisions. First of all, if you're dealing with any wet weather conditions, they affect your ability to see other road users, especially cyclists. So be sure to give cyclists plenty of room on wet roads. Slow down and ensure your windshield wipers are in good condition. As well, plan turn and lane changes well in advance, and be aware of cyclists. Take a look around. Never use your horns while you're driving unless it's absolutely necessary when passing a cyclist. It more startles them than anything. Leave lots of room when passing cyclists. Check for cyclists prior to left or right turns. Never follow too close to a cyclist. Cyclists can usually stop quicker than a motor vehicle because they're lighter and their brakes are that much better. Keep at least a 3 to 4 second distance between yourself and the cyclist. Scan around for parked vehicles for cyclists. Use extra caution when driving in parking lots, playgrounds, and school areas. As well, signal your intentions well in advance so cyclists can see what you're planning to do. And check your mirror every 5 to 8 seconds to keep yourself aware of the surroundings, and that's just good practice. And be aware of bicycle paths. Now, for when you're turning right for the drivers, make sure when turning right, check the curb lane and shoulder check on your right to ensure there are no cyclists that may cut you off. Now, for the cyclists, when riding your bike, be on the lookout for vehicles that may turn wide at intersections. A lot of people have gotten hurt that way. Now, again, for drivers, when you're turning left, look ahead for any oncoming vehicles or cyclists and check the crosswalk for pedestrians as well. Now, for cyclists, when riding your bike, be on the outlook for vehicles that may be about to turn left. Now, for drivers, when you're passing cyclists, you need a meter on either side of them as a safety zone, and do not pass too close. Always change lane against shoulder check and change lanes and pass. And for cyclists, when being passed by a vehicle, always watch that they don't come into your lane too early, and be prepared to slow down or stop. Now, for drivers, when you're opening your door, when you're parked on the side, be on the lookout for cyclists and pedestrians. And again, always do a quick mirror check and a shoulder check prior to opening doors. That's just, a lot of kids have been killed, or a lot of cyclists have been killed when that has happened.
That's a great tip. It's happened to me both ways, where you almost get hit when you're riding your bike, and you almost take a cyclist out when you're opening up your car door. That's very dangerous.
It is, Carnes. As well, for cyclists, when riding on the streets, be on the lookout for people sitting in the parked vehicles. So if you see someone in there, slow down a little bit, because they may open that as you're riding by. You've always got to be aware of your surroundings. So biggest thing is be safe and have fun and enjoy this fine weather out there.
And be aware. And remember, cyclists have just as much right to be on the road as you do in your motor vehicle. Greg Marcyniuk from Heritage Insurance on 800 CHAB's Ask the Expert. We can find these tips online, sir.
Yes, you can at www.nohassleInsurance.ca, or come on down to the corner of 1st and Fairford Street West and talk to any of our fine people here in the office.
This has been Ask the Expert on 800 CHAB.